because I changed the title, because I had more family, more POW families there, that we changed back to thinking of the Lisbon Maru. I really thank everybody to be here, so we have a chance to share with each other how I feel in the past 80 years.
Yeah. This is clearly a passion that has carried you. It took you that long to put together all this footage. It's incredible, the places you visited, the people you interviewed at the end. There was, how many people did you talk to?
I talked to 150.
150 people.
I still have 130 families I committed to visit, but unfortunately the COVID situation happened. I used to begin with, I was thinking about building up a digital memorial to collect all those interviews, stories I saw, archive, digitally everybody can watch. So I set up 2 cameras in London. I invited a coordinator. I recruited about 6 Chinese film study students to do each interview. So I still have some years to do to finish the digital memorial. I just want to their story be remembered. It's so valuable. It's real feeling, real family story, and also love story. That's really moved me, touched me. That's why I'm a first-time director. I never want to be a director, but I have no choice because I ran into the history. So it's not, I choose a title to produce a film. Because I ran into the history, you cannot escape. So I was very fortunate, catch up the last 2 years, recorded all the history and the family stories. So here you go, you can see what we have done. Very unfortunately, I feel very sad. 3 gentlemen I talked with having no chance to watch this film. Very fortunately, last year, August the 15th, I did a trial screening, unfinished, the rough cut, because I know they are all waiting for 5 years. So that's why you see there's a gentleman wrote books reading the letter to his mom. 3 years later, received that letter. So last year, he took 8 family members come to see the trial screening. I was so happy to see him, but this March, he passed away. I was very sad. Since I have visited those families, there are minimum or 10 or 12 of them already passed away. So it was sad, but I'm lucky to record it and present their family, their loved ones who lost in the war.
It was very touching when you, I assume you initiated the journey of the group of families to the island, to the Chinese island, to visit the place where the boat sank and say thank you to all the remaining fishermen. What was it like to put that together?
Actually, it was not planned. I was in London in 2019, August the 19th. I invited 3 children from Royal Artillery. They are living not that far. Our crew stay at a small hotel. I invited Julie Barlow, Amanda Christian, and Ron Brooks. I want to introduce them each other. While they are sitting there for lunch, I was looking at everyone. Everybody already got a gray hair. Everybody almost 80 years plus. One of a sudden, I saw my father. Share with everyone, my father lost a mother for 95 years. I've been looking for my grandma's tomb. I still have not, I almost found it, not yet. So I know exactly when you lost your loved one when you were young. You have been thinking about the whole life. I know what is the feeling about that. That's why one of a sudden I said one word to him. I said, don't you want to go with me to China, to the area where Lisbon Maru sank? At a 30 meters distance, say goodbye to your dad. everybody's on TV. Well, that's August the 19th. So we sent out the notice. At that time, I'm still rich, so I still have enough money. Because for old people, you cannot travel coach. You have to travel business. So in 2 months, we collected 14 of them, all these children, waiting for 77 years. They all collected in London. We send them off to Pudong in Shanghai. We take a big bus, take them to Zhoushan. On October 20th, 2 months, exactly 2 months later, we're at the sea. But very unfortunately, 2 months later, the COVID situation exploded. So I was a really, really lucky man. Got enough time, did all this. That's why I'm always tell people how lucky I am. So it's really a good fortune for me, luck. I didn't realize that could happen. Because 2020 in January, everything locked down.
Right. And where do you live now?
I used to live in Northern California. My home's still in Los Altos, but I personally stay more time in Beijing.
In Beijing.
Because, I think many of you are filmmakers. I'm a counterclock. I will be 71 this month. So I don't have much time left. So
You have
I want to do more films. I share with everyone, I'm so lucky running into film business. I always love to produce film which can last longer than my life. So I'm extending my life for children.
It's actually incredible that this is your first movie because there is so much in the editing and the cinematography. I mean, the filmmakers here will know. And in fact, I would like to perhaps hear from people in the audience if you have questions.
Yeah, I'd like to hear comments and critics.
Comments, thoughts.
I'm not trained filmmaker. I'm just touch the ground, try error. This is a try out. Yeah.
Yes, I've already told a lot of people about this unbelievable film, and they all hope you win the Oscar in a couple of months. It seems to me a lot of Americans do not know very much, actually, about the war and the progress of World War II in Asia in general, just because so many Americans were stationed in Europe. Do you have other plans for other stories like this?
Yes. This time I come to the U.S. for screening as required by Oscar. I'm plotting very seriously another film. It's a bunch of American generals who stationed in POW camp in Manchuria. That's 2 weeks before. And Japanese surrender, General MacArthur signed the signature. The generals are sitting behind him. Their story. It's a new story, actually. Started brainstorming in the past 10 days. We are going that direction.
Well, we hope so. This time you get financing, not of your own. We have a question.
If we have anyone here. Yeah, but you see, at that time, I couldn't convince anyone. I've never been a director who is going to believe in me. I cannot raise any money. But maybe this time I can get more friends to partner together.
No, you can. We have a question from the lady. Yes.
Yes.
Hello. I just want to say, a few weeks ago, I have a bunch of my film friends recommending this film to me, but I was too busy to film. And then today, I make my time. I send my 2 kids, 3 kids to different families so I can watch with my other friends to really see how good this film can be as a documentary. Myself, I did 20 plus years of film, but more action film from Beijing.
Okay.
But I have to say, for this past hour and a half, I've been crying so hard from beginning to the end. As long as it's just because how good the film has a complete story. You say you're not a good director, but you are a great director to show people as audience. I can totally get into the story. But the most important as a filmmaker, I think, a good film can make us to think about others in life. As a mother, I can connect with all the men who died at such a young age. You know, each film, each life is so precious to many family members. Not just for strangers, more like family members at that moment. And second, I'm thinking about the peace for the world.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the, I think that's the message we want to pass on to
Yes.
more people.
But this film is not talking about the war. It's
Yeah.
talking about the people.
Love.
About people. What happened. That's really my personal feeling.
That's why you're a good director. You don't have to be trained. Good film is always have to be come from the heart.
Yeah, I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
I have been a producer for 26 years. I produced 15 feature films. My butt sit more as an audience. I care audience more, really, because this is a share with how you feel, what you found out, what you heard. This is my mission. So for one thing, I know it. I care about audience the most.
Thank you. I think one more, maybe you can pass the microphone. Okay, no? Oh, sorry.